Hello and good morning, dear friends and fellow fermented, fermenting lovers. I will try to show you how I made my ferments, my hot chili ferments. The first thing we must to do is to wash with fresh water our chilies. I used to wash during long time, 10 minutes, once, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then I strained. I let them to strain the water during the moment for a while. You can see these chilies, they come straight on from my plants. I will continue. I will let a moment to strain, and I will continue thereafter. While straining the water, I will show you what things I use. Bay leaves, mustard, yellow mustard seeds, some garlics I will cut in a while, and onions, average onion or sweet onions, for me is the same. A bit touch of cumin, a touch, and I always have natural thyme from the fields, from the country, and this is more or less the ingredients I use for the fermentation, and I will show you how I made the brine. Excuse me, before I made the brine, I prepare glass jar, completely sterilized, more or less as you can, and I will put within the jar, I will put for this amount 1, 2, 3 bay leaves. I will cut the garlics. It is very important to use good garlics. We in Spain called to this kind castaños. Castaño may mean or can mean in English light brown. This is typical Spanish. Light brown, castaños, garlics. The quality of garlic is very important. I clean the garlics, and I think with this amount will be enough for our amount of chilies. These chilies, I must tell you before nothing, they are hot, very hot chilies, red type serranos. This is not good, I will cut after. This piri from our own harvest, my own plants. These are yellow, not spicy, they are sweet but very aromatics. I think will mix very well with my red chilies, my hot chilies. Now I will continue. Now I will add a teaspoon of tea or coffee spoon of mustard, yellow mustard seeds to my jar. Before nothing, I have here, I think this is an enough amount of thyme, into the jar, within the jar. And now I will proceed, I think they are well strained, I will proceed to cut my hot chilies. Well, I will show you how I cut only one of two. I cut the both sides, and then this piece, for example, in 3 parts, not more. I cut the tops and then 3 parts. It depends of the size. Take care with the parts with no good aspect and reject them. And don't touch your eyes or face with your hands. I will introduce full. I only cut sweet yellow peppers, very good color. This in 2 parts, because for the future mash is better if the parts have a necessary size. Well, I prefer cut in 2 parts. I will add some onion, some garlic, and some onion. Well, and I will continue. Well, as you see, the products, the chilies, are growing. The jar is growing, and well, I will continue. I would like to show you my piri-piris. This year I had a good harvest of piri-piris. Well, our work is here. We fill the jar, almost full. Then I will use the onion, taking parts from outside to inner parts as a close system. Well, and then thereafter I will make the brine, and I will show you my amount, my recipe. You must put holes or cut, because the air, to let the air go out. Well, the onions are a good system, but I will use another one. I will show you thereafter, while I am preparing to make the brine. Now I will make the brine. The most important thing is to use pure sea salt. Only sea salt, pure sea salt. Well, my amount is, I use cups, coffee cups, average coffee cups, 2 cups water, 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Well, I thought with 6 cups of water, and then I need 3 sea salt tablespoons. 1, 2, and 3. Well, the thing is, this amount of salt it depends of the weather, the country you live. Here the weather is not cold in winter, it's soft, maybe in the morning, the early morning, 1 Celsius degrees, and in the afternoon maybe 18 or 20 Celsius degrees. Then our amount of salt need to be higher than in a cold place, for example in north of North America or north of England, and places, cold places, and then you will need less salt. I will make the brine. Well, our brine is almost fine. Salt, I can see the salt. Well, now is the moment to fill the jar. But I will show you some things I use too. This river stones, boiled, very boiled, sterilized by myself, and as a weight up on the jar. Well, I will prepare to put the brine. Well, I have this humble invention. I will put here, and I will add slowly the brine. The brine is completely solid. Well, I hope you can see. Slowly, letting the air get out, because the most important thing is your fermented vegetables. Don't touch the air. Do not touch, never the air. The air is the enemy of the lactobacillus. Well, this is more or less, my hands are completely cleansed. The air is going up while I press as much as I can my ferments. Well, and I let the water, the bubbles get out. I will move a bit right. Oh, bubbles are going up. Well, perfect, brilliant. And to the other right side. Well, and I will press again. I will press as much as I can. Well, I will add a bit more brine. Always it's good to make more brine than you need, because you will be able to replace if you need. Well, the air is out, I think, and I will add a bit more of water. Well, now the stones over the water. I repeat, stones are completely sterilized. Well, stones are very good to be safe our ferments. Well, now I will show you here. I think you can see. Well, we must to wait a bit more and press if we can. And well, the air is now out, and then we will proceed to seal this jar. Just a moment. I will dry with paper the border, the edge of the jar, the glass jar, and well, I am watching here something out of the water, and I will proceed to take off. Well, nothing. I would not like to have nothing out. Well, now it's dry, and just a moment. A good system I learned, and I had always very good results, is to use film. Yes. Now the film, I will let space here to close and here to close. But well, the film close a bit more, if it is possible, our brine, our fermented vegetables. Well, now this is close. Now the fermentation will start. You must to keep this jar in a dark, fresh place. And I used to let fermenting for at least 1 month, but I think I will let this on harvest peppers for 2 or 3 months. A very important thing is, in a moment of the fermentation, the water will go out, and then you must keep with a dish down the jar and plastic bags and dark fresh place to keep. Well, friends, I think it's enough for today. You will understand. And well, I forget to tell you, I use cumin. In a moment I do not record it, but I use a bit of cumin. Well, friends, we will wait for fermentation. I will make a clip when these ferments are okay, 2 months later, and I will show you how I make the sauce, the hot sauce. Have a nice Sunday, friends.